Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Netta, and if you're new here, welcome. In today's video, I'm just going to be giving you guys a life update and chatting and just getting ready for work. I'll also be featuring the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter hydrating foundation for the first time on this video today. It's not my first time wearing this foundation. I did wear it the other day and I love it, especially for my dry, parched skin in cold winter weather. So this is what I'll be wearing today, and I'm just gonna do my makeup and chat with you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and get some of that foundation on the back of my hand. Okay, so life updates. I have so much good news to share with you guys. Like, I'm excited, I'm happy, accomplishing goals, and just really, just really being in a good place right now. So yeah, I'm excited to share that with you guys. I'm just gonna blend that out with the blending egg. And this foundation is the perfect match for me. I am in the shade 385 if you're using me for a reference. But yeah, this is the perfect shade match. And it's so beautiful on my skin. Absolutely love it. Okay, and for concealer, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer. This is in the shade 390. This is my summer shade, so I'm hoping that it's not gonna ruin this look, but it's okay because I'm gonna brighten anyway. So yeah, it's not too bad. I'm gonna brighten it anyway, so it's okay. All right, so the first life update, guys, is that I'm most excited to share is the fact that I am now debt free. I'm so happy to be able to say that. But yes, I am officially debt free. And if you guys want me to upload a video on how I did it and how I paid off all my debt, then I can definitely do that for you guys, and just so you can see my process. I paid off completely my credit card. So I don't have any credit card debt. I paid off a few accounts that I had that were old, and they had gone into collections due to the divorce and everything like that. But yeah, everything paid off. Literally the only thing left on my credit report is my car note, which I'm going to keep as a revolving debt. Of course, it's good for my credit. And then my student loans, which I shouldn't have student loans anyway, but we're not going to go into that. But my student loans, I did set those up on a payment plan for me to start paying those off. Yeah, so for me to start paying those off, they weren't behind or reflecting negatively. They were actually in deferment. But yeah, to now have the financial freedom to be able to start actually putting a dent in those and paying those off just felt so good. Okay, and then to highlight the center of the face, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD self-setting concealer, and I am in the shade 44. This concealer is so nice. I was out. I finally ran completely out of the Too Faced Born This Way concealer that I had. Like, gone, and I knew I was running out, and it finally died. I used it up on when was it? I think I finished it off on Thursday. Yeah, and so I went and I got this concealer from Makeup Forever, which was a no-brainer for me. I love Makeup Forever's products, their foundations, and this concealer is absolutely wonderful. So this is what I have been using lately. Of course, I have a million concealers, the Maybelline and all of that are some of my favorite concealers that I swear by. And this one is gorgeous. I love this. So I'm just gonna blend that out. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. So you guys, I went and got my face waxed, and I don't know if you can tell, but I have scarring right here because the lady who normally does my waxing wasn't there, and so another lady did it for me, and I was like, okay, fine. You know, I go to this place all the time to get my waxing done. It's always the same lady who does it, but this time she wasn't there. And I was like, okay, fine, you know, no big deal, you know, I'll trust her. And that lady, like, literally waxed the skin off my face, and I didn't even notice it because it didn't start scarring up right away. I'm just gonna pop some of that in the corner there just to brighten the eyes. Literally just that much. So yeah, so she snatched literally the skin off my face, and I'm a very hairy woman. Like, I get chin hairs, I get a mustache, I'm just hairy. So I really needed that appointment. And so I was just like, okay, fine. But now I'm kind of regretting it, and I wish I would have waited until the actual lady who I trust was there, because now I have this scar that's healing, and it just sucks. It's healing. It's at the point where it's scabbed, so it's just about done, but still. Okay, and to set the concealer, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, please forgive me. But Laura Mercier banana setting powder. I love Laura Mercier setting powders. I remember when I first bought setting powder from Laura Mercier, I had bought the translucent one, and I must have been using too much because it would leave my skin looking ghostly white, and so I kind of got fed up and gave up on it, and started solely using pretty much Too Faced and Beauty Bakery setting powders. And then I realized that it was user error, and I was using the setting powder wrong. And so I've gone back to it, and I've been loving it lately. So the banana one, number 2 banana is what I'm gonna use to brighten and set the concealer. Okay, and so the other life update. Okay, so debt free, wonderful. I'm so happy. The other life update is that this week I'm actually getting ready for work, and the look I'm going for today is a soft glam look, so that's why I'm really focusing on the base here a lot, because we're gonna do soft glam. But yeah, so I'm getting ready for work, and I'm so excited because this is actually like the last week that I will be working full time. Yeah, so I will be officially working part-time at my job next week. I will be working 3 days a week, 8-hour shifts, and that's really exciting for me because to finally be in a space financially so that I can work part-time, spend more time with my children, be around for my kids, because as a single mom, you're doing it all. You're the breadwinner, you're the nurturer. I have to pay the bills, I have to take care of the kids, and for the last few months, the kids haven't really been able to participate in their sports the way they wanted to, and after school activities, because I literally just didn't have, I'm one person, I literally just didn't have the time to take them to their activities after school because I wasn't getting off work until really late. I wasn't getting off work until like 8:30 at night. So now to have time, and time is our most valuable resource. It is so valuable. You can't get it back. And everything that you do with time is so important. And so being able to have time back in my life now and still be able to, pay all the bills and everything, like nothing's gonna suffer. It's really, really good, and it's gonna allow me to start really, really focusing on my kids and my company, Divine Beauty Makeup. If you guys don't know and you're new here, I do own my own cosmetics line. I'm so proud of myself, and I haven't really been able to focus on that cosmetics line on Divine Beauty because my work schedule has been so demanding. My work schedule would change a lot, and so now this is my last week working full time, and starting next week I'll be working part time, and it just feels so good to be able to have that balance and that time back in my life to focus on my kids, because my kids are my number one priority. They're the reason why I do everything that I do. And then also to be able to really focus on being an entrepreneur, focusing on my business, and just, being able to nurture that, because Divine Beauty is my baby, Divine Beauty is my husband, Divine Beauty is my ministry. And I was really kind of feeling sad because I started this company and I wasn't being able to really focus on it as much as I needed to. And now having the time back, you guys, to be able to really do that, it's so important to me, and I'm so glad I can finally do it. All right, so since we're going for a soft glam, as you guys know, the focus on that base is so important. The base got to be snatched, okay? So I'm going to contour. I know this palette is so messy. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. I'm in the shade medium, and I'm just going to use this shade here to sculpt out the cheeks. So I told the kids, and they were so happy, and I really did minimize a lot so that I could get to this point. We went from living in a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, absolutely beautiful townhouse that we were renting to a 2-bedroom. 2-bath. So we lost space, but it was worth it, because we also, in losing space, we also saved on expenses. And so, all my bills literally were cut in half. And that was what was important to me, like being able to save money, have more money in my pocket, because I knew that I wanted to be debt free going into 2020. That was one of my goals at the beginning of the year, to start really paying off my debt. And at first I didn't think I was gonna make it, because I had been through a whole awful lot, and but God comes through, doesn't he? His timing is perfect, and if we just trust his plan and be obedient and listen to what he's saying to us and trust him, his plan is better than ours, and that's all I can say about that. And I'm just so happy that I am finally, debt free, and then working part-time and having that time back in my schedule now. All right, I'm just gonna snatch my nose here, and I like to blend that up into the eyebrow. Just right there at the top of the eyebrow, I like to blend that in. And snatch my nose for my nose contour. She looks good. Okay, so I did set down some more setting powder under the eye, under my eyes, because we are about to jump into the eyeshadow palette. And for the eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry eyeshadow palette. I wanted to use this palette because, first of all, I love Anastasia Beverly Hills, one of my all-time favorite brands for eyeshadow and just products in general. But I haven't played in this palette in a while. Because I got the Jackie Aina palette and I was like excited about that. Then the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette and I was excited about that. But you know, I saw this palette in my drawer and I was like, oh, I haven't played in this one in a while and I love this palette. And so I just want to create a look with this. So I'm going to go into this shade here, Birch, and lay that down as a transition shade. Okay, so we talked about debt-free. We talked about me going part-time. What else is there? Oh, I don't think I shared it on Instagram, but I don't think I shared it here on YouTube with my YouTube family. But I became an aunt. I'm an auntie. I'm so excited. My brother had a baby on my birthday. And which was why I didn't really have anything special as a video or anything like that for my birthday last month, because I flew to Chicago to see my niece and she was born the day before my birthday, and that was so exciting for me. I was like, yay, the best birthday gift ever. And she's just so beautiful, and she has my middle name. Well, a version of my middle name. So my middle name is Maria, hence Netta Ave Maria. So my middle name is Maria, and the baby's middle name is Marie. And so I was just like, oh, like it was just so sweet. And I did not put that baby down, okay? Like Naomi, my daughter Naomi is 12 years old. I have not even held a baby since my daughter was a baby, and it was just so wonderful. I was just so happy. So I'm an auntie now, Auntie Netta. I love it. Okay, so now I'm going to go into this shade here, Bloom, and lay that around it because I like this color. It's like a really pretty pink. So I want to blend that in too. I like this shade. Okay, that wasn't the shape I was going for, but it's alright. I'll go with it. Okay, and then to deepen the crease, I'm going to go into this shade here, Dystopian, and I'm just switching over to a smaller, more denser brush to really pack that in and work it in the crease. And I'm not going to use a shimmer on the lid. With Soft Glam, you can use a very soft highlight shade on the lid, but for the most part, the look is pretty matte. But you can add a pop of highlight with a Soft Glam because that's what it's all about. It's about a perfected complexion. So if you want to add like a pop of highlight on the lid, you can do that. You just want it to be really soft, and maybe the highlight shade that you're putting on your cheeks, you just put it on your lid. Or even if you don't put it in the lid, you put it on the inner corner and then the brow bone. But I'm just feeling the matte look, and to be honest, I don't want to go through the work it takes for me to put a lid shade on because my eyes are hooded, and I don't want to do it. So I'm just going to keep this look matte today. So the reason why it was also like so exciting for me to pay off all my debt and things like that is because I am looking at home ownership in 2020, and my YouTube channel and my Instagram page will be getting a revamp. I'm going to buy some equipment because I realize, guys, that I want to produce for you and create for you really, really great content and really, really good videos. And so that's my focus in 2020 is, my company, my business, and also just, you know, making better content for you guys. And for those of you who have stuck with me and subscribed to me, our family is growing. I'm so excited about that. And welcome to all my new subscribers. I'm so happy that you chose to subscribe to my channel. It's been a journey for me. I'm still learning new stuff every day. But yeah, I do want to step my game up. And so that's also what I'm looking forward to doing for you guys in 2020, and home ownership. And I'm just so excited about that, to be finally owning a home. Um, is just it's just a big deal. So that was really exciting for me to share with you guys. Okay, and I'm just gonna mix Birch and Bloom and put it on the lower lash line. This looks really pretty. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to. Oh yeah. I've got a few collaborations coming up. Say what? Things are really going good in that department, and it's kind of funny because when I first took my social media platform public, I always stated that this was just a hobby for me because with everything that was going on in my life, I didn't see myself being able to do this full time. And I knew that in comparison to other creators who had the time, who weren't single moms and weren't balancing a full time job, kids, and a YouTube platform, that they kind of had an advantage over me. And so I just was like, well, I've got a full time job, I make great money. I'm good. This can just be a hobby, and it did start out that way. It was just something for me to do to take my mind off of things and share my love of makeup with others. And now it's grown, and it's just amazing. Beauty Bakery has shared some of my work on Instagram. Colored Rain has featured some of my work on Instagram. On my Facebook page, Huda Boss has commented on my work, and I'm just like, okay, I wasn't expecting that. So I'm going to go into Dystopian and just put that on the outer V of the lower lash line to smoke it out. Okay, and now I'm just going to sweep off that excess powder. I'm using this powder brush from SBR Collective. You guys support your girl if you go to the website and purchase from SBR and use code Netta15. I never promote my code with SBR Collective, and that was like one of the first, this is like one of the first collabs and partnerships I got. So yeah, if you want to support me, SBR Collective, code Netta15, and I'll put all that information in the description box. All right, and now to set my face, I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. You guys already know. This has been like one of the setting powders that helped me down this year. I use this powder so much, and it's because it has a beautiful finish and it's also hydrating, and so that's why I love it. So I'm just gonna set that using a damp blending egg. And I like to set my face before I do blush and highlighter because it makes the application very smooth and very easy. All right, and for blush, I'm just using the Colored Rain Power Collection Blush Duo, and this one is called the Shots. And I forgot about eyeliner. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using this NYX Cosmetics black eyeliner pencil. And I like using a pencil because it lets me get really, really close to the lash line, to the roots. Right, and for a setting spray, I'm going to use this e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set setting spray. And I do like to just push that in. Help it set faster. You guys, I'm loving these braids. I'm so happy to have braids. I can get up and go, just do my makeup. I don't have to worry about it. And as a very busy woman, like that's just so important. Okay, and so for highlighter, I'm going to be using this Makeup Revolution Bronze Gold Liquid Highlighter. And I like to take some of that on the back of my hand. And I'm just going to use this really cute VIB Rouge Sephora brush that they give you when you make rouge, which I have like 5 of these because apparently I make rouge a lot. And this is how I like to do it if it's for a soft glow. Actually, I'm going to pick up some more of that. And for mascara, I'm going to be using the Beauty Bakery Eyelash Icing Mascara. I love this mascara. Okay, moving over into lips. I'm going to line my lips with this NYX Cosmetics Lip Liner Pencil. This one is in the shade Brooklyn Thorn. I like this one to use when I'm going for neutral looks like I am right now. It's really cool toned. And so it's like the perfect shade for soft, neutral looks. And yes, I do overline my lips. Thank you. Okay, to fill in the lips, I'm going to be using this lip pencil from Bite Beauty. And this is in the shade Glace. And it's like a really pretty nude, as you can see. So I'm just going to fill it in with that. And it's perfect because it's right next to my skin tone. And to go over that, I'm going to use this Dior lip lacquer in the shade Lovely Tea. Just to add some moisture to the lips. And as you can see, it's really close to that shade I already had on. Alright guys, well this is the final look. I'm about to get out of here and get to work. But as far as new products go that I did want to feature and mention on my channel today, the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Foundation. It is really, really beautiful. I love the finish of it. It matches my skin tone completely. It's just a really gorgeous foundation. I have really dry skin when the weather is cold like this. And when I used it on yesterday, I didn't get any flaking. I didn't get any dryness, so it did hydrate my skin. As a matter of fact, I did get a little bit oily, so you know, you're gonna have to try to find a happy medium. I feel like if you take with you some blotting powder, you'll be okay. But then again, I work a 10-hour shift, and I don't know how long is this supposed to last. Actually, let me see. Let me check on that. Okay, I was just looking on my Sephora app to see how long this foundation would claim to last, but it actually doesn't have any information about how long it claims to last. So, but with it being a hydrating foundation, it doesn't surprise me that it kind of, um, started to get, my skin started to get a little bit oily after about 8 hours of me having, actually 9 hours from the time I put it on, of me having this on my face, and I just blotted and it looked perfect again. So if you have dry skin like me in the wintertime, or you just have dry skin in general, I do recommend this hydrating foundation. I absolutely love it. And then the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer, beautiful concealer. I love it. It's gorgeous. It says it's self-setting. I haven't tested that out yet. Maybe I'll do that next time and not put any powder down and see how long it lasts. But, as far as just in general, I really like it. Beautiful. And then the Laura Mercier Banana Setting Powder. Beautiful powder. It definitely keeps my skin from creasing, and I absolutely love it. So those were just a few of the products that I did want to feature for you guys in this video that I have purchased recently, and I'm pretty happy with that purchase. So yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I wish everybody tons of prosperity, blessings, financial health, wellness for your family in 2020. Just keep working hard. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your goals. The timing of the universe is perfect. And, I was a teen mom, a single mom, and now I am an entrepreneur and, debt free and experiencing financial well-being. So you can do it. And if you guys would like a video on how I made it to this point, just let me know and comment down, and I can definitely show you guys how step by step, how I paid off my debt and started a company, and am living my best life so that you can get there too. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. I definitely gotta go. I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.